can I ask your opinion on what you think about drinking breast milk past the age of infancy?
Disgusting.
Yeah, it is, right? It's wrong, isn't it? But the next question is, as an adult, would you drink the breast milk of a dog?
No.
Would you drink the breast milk of a rat?
No.
Would you drink the breast milk of a cow? So you don't drink any dairy? Well, your guess is as good as mine with that one. I have no idea. No, no, no. What's up guys, Steve here from Vegan Muscle Gymwear, and today we're doing a dairy outreach, and we're in the middle of the town today and we're asking people if they still think it's weird to still be breastfeeding. So check out this video and see how the conversations go. Human breast milk as an adult.
As an adult?
Yeah.
Oh, that's new.
What do you think? Would you drink it? If I had some human breast milk, would you drink human breast milk?
No.
Drinking breast milk past the age of infancy is weird. Human breast milk.
I can't comment on that for a simple reason. I'm not soft, like I never had children in my life.
Hiya. Can I ask your opinion on if you think that we should breastfeed after the age of infancy?
I think it's a bit awkward.
It's a bit awkward. Okay. What's your thoughts on drinking breast milk from a dog? Would you drink dog's milk? You see where I'm going? You've seen the...
Yeah, we do drink oat milk.
No. So, for example...
This is the missus. She could
Yeah.
answer that.
How you doing? You're all right. So we're just asking people today if you think it's weird to drink breast milk past the age of infancy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. So as an adult drinking breast milk, it's a bit weird.
Perhaps it's because I'm old-fashioned, I don't know.
Well, no, I think it's just quite normal to think it's weird to drink breast milk once you've grown up. Yeah, it's a bit weird, right?
I have had an experience of going to someone's house and a 4-year-old sitting on it. And, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't think it's needed because you've got a cup, haven't you? And they can drink out the cup.
Yeah. What about drinking breast milk as an adult? Of your own species? Would you drink human breast milk as an adult?
No reason why not. I mean, they do in other countries, don't they?
Would you drink breast milk?
I probably wouldn't, but
Okay.
I wouldn't have any objection to anyone doing it because I reckon it's probably better for you, maybe. But
Okay.
a cow. My sister is a dairy farmer, so.
Okay, so you don't drink any cow's milk.
Sometimes.
What?
We do oat milk.
Why do you not think it's weird to drink milk from another species' breasts when you wouldn't drink it from your own species' breasts?
Yeah. No, you're right. I see that argument. I guess it's a changing in culture, isn't it? We were brought up. I'm a little bit older than you, just a bit, and so these other alternatives were not around when I was younger, and so now it's my kids that have changed the fridge at home.
Amazing. What about drinking? Would you drink the breast milk of a dog?
No.
Goodness me, no.
No.
Haven't.
What about, why not?
Oh, goodness me.
Why wouldn't you drink dog milk?
Because it's not suitable for a human being.
Because it's
Their DNA is different from us.
right.
You know, their
Not only
enzyme
that,
and
they eat
DNA.
different food.
Yeah, you
So
know.
you think that it's logical?
It's logic.
So
Makes
a
sense.
dog's milk is for a puppy dog.
Exactly.
Okay. What about would you drink rat's milk?
No, of course.
Do you think it's the same situation?
Yes.
The rat's milk is for the baby rats.
It's,
Okay.
like that is what, if you reflect back, God
Yeah.
created all of us. You got animal, you got a human being, you got birds, you got fish. So every kind
Yes.
stick to his. Like as you said, rats they will drink their mum and dad rat's milk,
Yeah.
the cow, etc., etc.
But
The same things with the human being.
So
Yeah, I presume, yeah.
following that logic,
Yeah.
why do you think that humans drink cow's milk?
Well,
Right.
cows, you know, cow milk's good.
So that's where I'm leading the conversation to. A lot of people wouldn't drink human breast milk, yet we think that
We
it's
drink the
okay to
cows.
drink cow's breast
yeah,
milk.
that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like the same, really, isn't it? We're
Yeah.
all animals.
So your sister being a dairy farmer, you've obviously got an insight
Yeah,
of how
I've
dairy
delivered
farming.
I've delivered a cow. Yep.
Okay.
Calf.
What's your thoughts on the dairy industry? Good.
So-
Good.
Yeah. So I now I'll have an oat milk latte as opposed to a regular, that sort of thing.
Cool. Do you know the exploitation that's attached to the dairy industry is for us to be able to get milk from the cows?
Both my grandfathers were farmers,
Okay.
so
What animals
I'm
did they
aware.
farm?
Well, one was an arable farm and one was livestock, and
Okay.
he had cows as well as pigs and chickens. So
Did you ever see the process when you were growing up?
yeah.
What's your thoughts on what has to happen?
Yeah, I mean, my thoughts are we've got to be doing some changing to be not only humane as well as sustainable.
Do you think there is a humane way to do the dairy industry? Is there a humane way to impregnate the female cows, take the babies, to slaughter the boys because they don't produce milk?
Yeah.
And the average slaughter age of a dairy cow being 5, they should live to around 27.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Do you guys drink cow's milk?
No, oat milk.
Oat milk.
Oh my, yeah.
Why do you think humans drink cow's milk?
I presume, as you know, I mean, we eat the cow meat, yeah, the pig we eat the meat, but I presume the milk of the cow contain all the vitamins.
For the baby cow.
Well, yeah,
'Cause you
and
said
it's a
different
huge-
DNA,
true,
right?
True. Yeah, you got logic in that. Why do we
Well,
drink
they
cow
make
milk?
butter and cheese and
And-
things like that.
yeah.
But then so does a goat.
But that has been going on since.
But would you drink
Noah's.
goat's milk?
I might try goat's milk.
What's the difference between goat's milk and cow's milk?
It's the flavour.
The flavour's
Yeah.
different,
Yeah.
but the
Yeah.
goat's milk is designed for baby.
Goats.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very needed. And I mean, it's hard at the moment, isn't it?
Well, is it needed?
I think it is, isn't it?
And for me, the dairy industry is an industry which is literally caked in exploitation and in inevitable murder for an unnecessary product that we don't need to drink, and it's not ours.
Oh, no, well, I've not. You know, I've been brought up in a farming family, so
What would a humane dairy farm look like, and how would we do it?
We probably wouldn't have it
You got it.
if
Yeah.
that was the way.
Yeah.
Hence the changes. I think it's driven also rightly by health concerns too. I mean, with our rocketing cholesterol levels in the countries and in the world, well, Western world. So I think again that's another aspect to it too, which has driven it, which is good.
It's another aspect to it, but obviously that's a benefit from it. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's important to remember the victims. I think if we don't remember the victims, we're doing them an injustice.
Yes.
You know, if it's almost like saying, I'm not going to traffic children because I want to save the environment.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Did you see the analogy? It's a bit
Yes.
like a
I
weird
agree with the
analogy, but
I'm just saying what is driving maybe some people.
yeah.
change.
Goats.
Yeah.
So why, as a human, would you drink, or what would you consider drinking goat's milk?
I've never done it.
No. What? But you considered it. You considered
yeah.
drinking goat's milk more than you'd consider drinking your own species' breast milk.
Yeah, that is also. Yeah, there is a logic in what you're saying.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like back home where I come from, North Africa and the Middle East, it's very popular to drink goat milk, and it is more vitamin in it than the cow actually.
Yeah, they say
But
that.
the vitamins from the goats is good for the baby.
Of course,
yeah.
we're
everybody with his
different.
own kind.
Right.
You know, like a mother feeding her own children. You
Yes.
know? But yeah, there is a logic. But why we have done that since Noah's time, since God created the earth, we are all a human being. We do weird things.
We do weird things.
Yeah.
Like I think it's weird to eat animals, and I think it's weird to eat chickens' eggs, and I think it's weird to drink the cows from the milk from different species.
Yeah, and
I
that is.
do.
You agree? You agree?
But
Yeah.
I do eat meat.
No, it's
I
good
will
to
stop
talk.
there.
With your
Okay.
with your delivering the calf,
No worries.
how do you feel about the calves get taken away and killed? They are. I've got footage here that shows you exactly what happens. So there's a dairy farmer's sister. She was, really triggered. Obviously, the minute you start questioning their morals and ethics as a dairy farmer, she said that she delivered cows herself. Really triggered and ran away. I was trying to sort of close it down. I was trying to be careful with the conversation because I knew she was going to get triggered and leave. But at the end of the day, they know they're doing wrong. So what can you do?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Are you vegan?
Just Just about, yeah.
Just
I do
about.
have a bit of cheese every now and
She a
again.
bit okay, right. So we've got to unpack this a little bit. Have you got a minute? Literally 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the health consciousness as well as the humane consciousness.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
Yeah.
is if they achieve the same end.
Yeah. So if you've drawn the same conclusions as me that, you know, it's a cool industry and it's weird to drink breast milk from other species and we wouldn't even drink it from human species, what's stopping you from never drinking any more dairy product or eating any dairy products ever again?
Habit,
Okay.
probably.
Is that a justification for it?
No.
If you were the victim, would you be happy with someone using that justification to keep you in that position?
No.
Do you think you should use that justification?
No, you just asked me what I thought was
Yeah.
the reason.
Okay.
So, no, I think it's very fair to say. I mean, I think there are some changes within the agriculture industry which are for the better for animals, but there's still the premises there in the first place.
What changes are you talking about?
Well, with movements towards more what's it called? Your sort of free range and fertilizer, all the sort of stuff, the organic type of development in farm.
Yeah.
We
Do you-
don't eat a lot of meat. We're not over meat.
I mean, we eat
eaters.
fish and chicken, but
Yeah.
not beef and lamb. I mean, personally, me, I wouldn't eat those two.
Why wouldn't you eat beef and lamb?
It's because
The way
I
you
found
was
them.
brought up.
The way I brought up, because I found them very tough. The meat is very tough.
Oh,
Nothing-
so not like an ethical
No, no,
position,
no, no, no,
like
no,
a,
no, no,
a
no,
taste
no,
position.
no, no.
But talking about ethics,
Yeah.
where do you guys stand on animal abuse?
Oh yeah.
Oh, goodness
Like
me,
that.
100% against it.
Really against
Oh,
animal
God
abuse?
almighty, more than that.
Uh-huh.
More than that.
Okay,
Yeah.
next question is a tough one.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere in your life right now where you pay for animal abuse?
No, no.
No.
What is it that stopped you from drinking cow's milk?
Exactly the reason I shouldn't be eating cheese. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know all about obviously what happens
Well,
in
my
the dairy
daughter
industry?
my daughter told me a little bit.
Right.
And I think it was sort of almost a health thing as well. I was quite deficient in some things, so I just felt needed to eat cheese, but I don't have to really. I ought to get me out together.
Yeah,
And not
yeah,
eat
yeah.
cheese.
I think the easy way to be vegan is to remember the victims.
Yeah, you've reminded me. I've just seen those pictures and I'm thinking.
It doesn't
oh my
take a lot,
God.
does it? It really
No,
doesn't. You know, you
no.
think, I don't understand why people don't see that picture and change immediately.
Farming, which is also of some benefit to the animals.
Is that-
although it's still not removing all the.
Okay, so
Injustice
you're
you're
concerned
talking
of the
about.
animal welfare conditioning, basically, is what you're trying to get. Am I right in thinking the
I
welfare
think
is
I
better?
think the movement in not across the globe. It's
No,
not,
no.
no. I think I'm just saying the developments in organic farming have improved a little bit.
Okay. Why is that of concern to you? Why would you think that's better? Is it because you think that the animals deserve better welfare?
Yes,
Why do they deserve better welfare?
and that's the treatment of living beings, really, for any living being.
Would you say that the reason is because, you know, they're sentient beings and they express fear, joy, pain like us, and, you know, we want to minimise the amount of fear and pain and suffering that they have? What would stop you from just boycotting the industries completely and saying that we're not going to put them through any amount of fear and pain?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, I wouldn't.
I've already heard just a couple of instances you've told me.
Yeah.
You eat cows and you
Yeah.
eat pigs and you eat baby lambs
Yeah.
or whatever you eat. All of them animals,
Yeah.
they have to go to an abattoir.
Yeah, I
They
know,
have to
I've
be
seen it.
slaughtered.
Yeah.
You
Same
know?
things with the horses.
Horses.
Look at that, how hypocrite we are in this country.
Yeah.
Every single one of us, from the queen down to the bottom.
Yes.
Betting shops everywhere.
Exactly.
Alright?
Exactly.
Would you like if somebody sit on your back?
Yeah.
And
You
you
jump
jump
over,
a
yeah.
high fence.
And if you can't do it,
and
we'll
then
shoot
you're
you.
doing it for the
And you
pleasure
bet on
of bet on it.
Uh huh. It's
right?
like the
same-
Colosseum all over again.
Yeah, absolutely. The same things with the donkeys.
Yes.
Why the donkeys? They suffer like hell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of shifting rocks and
Yeah.
this and this and that. We use them during the First World and Second World Era.
Yeah.
The horse is exactly the
Yeah.
same.
Yeah, well,
Right.
Jesus, they
Yeah.
all use them.
So
Exactly. So it's
you've got
it's-
this massive, you've got a real big compassion for animals.
Yeah.
What's stopping you from being vegan?
We haven't got any.
What, no, but what's,
You know
no,
what I mean?
no, but you love animals and you
Yeah,
understand
yeah.
that you've got the principles as me, like the animals are here with us, not for us.
Absolutely.
But with them ethics and with their morals and with that mindset, what's stopping you guys from being vegan and not paying for any animal to be abused? Well, you got to remember now, okay, when you look at veganism, there's a how you become vegan and a why you're vegan.
Yeah,
And if you always remember why you're vegan, it's for the animals, how you become vegan, so for like the diabetes or the diet or the nutrition, that's always a how issue.
Yeah.
And all the time you remember why,
Yeah.
how will always come second, because the
Yeah.
reason why we're vegans because we're against
You know
animal
what?
abuse.
Yeah, I did it for a while, and I don't know how it changed.
Yeah.
Why I changed back to
Yeah.
eating just cheese.
But today it's just cheese, so everything else,
Yeah.
you don't,
so
everything
why
else is
do I eat
vegan, just cheese. Okay, so you need to remember,
I'm going up that shop in a minute.
you need to remember the pictures behind you, how you feel right now, and you need to keep them animals in mind
Yeah.
when them cravings come in.
What would stop me? That's a good question. I'm not sure what would stop me. Is the answer to my
Yeah.
answer at the moment.
And that's a good answer, because it effectively comes down to there's nothing that would really stop you.
No, I mean it's for all of us. It's our choice.
Exactly.
And we stand here very fortunate
Yeah.
in my life.
And what you pick up on is really important. It's our choice. So if we're against animal abuse, why would we choose to abuse animals?
Yeah, no, we wouldn't.
Have you ever heard or have you looked into being vegan?
Not looked into it. My daughter's a vegetarian,
Okay.
and she always maintains that she likes eggs and cheese too much. Although she is now having more vegan cheese because there are, shall we say, more tastier alternatives as it develops.
Yeah.
So
You know, and it's habit.
So there's a few-
Perhaps the next generation will change.
Yeah, but what about yourself right now? Like you can make a change yourself,
Oh
right?
yeah, well we are thinking of it
we do.
because
I mean,
he's
I
been to
do-
the doctors. He's got diabetes and
Yeah, I mean,
But-
I do like every now and then. No disrespect. I like vegan burgers.
Yeah,
and
veggie
and
ones.
veggie one
But-
and all that.
What you're looking at it from a health perspective here, but what about that ethical position? What about the animal rights position?
Oh, yeah,
Because
yeah.
you guys have got the compassion, right?
Yeah.
So all the time, if we identify what happens to animals in all these industries to give us meat, eggs, dairy, and fish
Sure.
is an injustice.
Absolutely.
Now, if we were to say the same excuses or justifications for any other injustice, it wouldn't stand up, right? I'll give you an example.
Yeah.
Used to be a really big racist, and now I'm only racist on a Monday. Won't take a long time, and then you'll forget about it.
I'll
Yeah.
sort it.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
thank
remember
you.
that the longer you're taking to sort it, if you a penny into these industries, you are paying directly for these animals to be put in them positions.
God,
Yeah.
yeah.
Listen, take this because it's going to be a reminder of the fact that you've committed to being vegan from today.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot of resources on there as well. We got to remember that animals are here with us, not for us. Oh, yeah. So on the back here, there's this whole how we'll be vegan.
Oh, no, place Cathedral City.
Yeah, the Cathedral City do vegan cheese.
Do that.
Yeah, it's a new one that's just come out. But remember, this is how vegan. This is how vegan.
So, I mean, we eat quite a bit of vegetarian food.
Yeah,
Obviously, the step to vegan is the one you're talking about. and
that's it. The risk is that people go vegetarian because they feel like they're doing better for the animals. Obviously, vegetarians still eat cheese, eggs, dairy, and all of them industries are linked to horrific exploitation and
Yes,
murder. They're still the same industries. So really, veganism is the baseline. It's like the non-action. We just don't pay for animal abuse. So if you were the victim, would you accept someone taking baby steps, or would you just want them to just take that abolitionist approach and say, yeah, no?
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
any of us, if we were the victim, we'd want some justice.
You'd say
Wow.
you can't do that.
No, there is no logic in that.
There's no logic in it, right?
Yeah, the
So-
same things. The same things. If you think about it, since God created Earth, if we leave everything, let's say for example, a human being,
Yeah,
being,
okay.
they eat the fish, they eat the animals, so you got accumulation. Even us as a human being, if we're gonna live forever and we don't kill the animals, and we human beings don't kill each other, in wars and that type of thing, the earth will be overpopulated. But that is the balance of life.
Well-
You live certain age, and we all die. If we don't kill like a human, it's a logic.
Yeah.
If you don't kill the cows and the fish and all the other animals for our own feed, everything is going to be overpopulated. There will be no space.
I can answer that for you.
Go on.
Let me answer.
Go on.
So, would it shock you to believe that we actually breed into existence every year 80 billion land animals? We breed 80 billion land animals into the planet, and we feed them to slaughter them to feed 8 billion people. Okay, now
I agree with you.
all of these industries, they're supply and demand industries.
Yeah.
And they're all run by the bottom of the chain, the consumer,
Yeah.
which is you guys. You have the power to influence these industries.
Absolutely.
As a people, as a collective, if we wake up to what we're paying for, we're paying for things we're against, we stop paying for it, the demand for them things drop. When the demand drops, the supply drops, and it changes. So what happens is, we won't be overrun by chickens.
No.
It will slowly become a thing that they're
Within
not
reason.
bred into
Yeah.
existence.
Yeah.
And we will find this homeostasis where we'll sort of just get along.
This is why.
And this is why vegan. And all the time you're focused on this is why vegan, this is how vegan always comes about. Make this out, this is a little male calf that's just been thrown in a dustbin.
No.
Yeah. Because they're males, they don't produce milk.
They get that. I thought they
Yeah.
were to me.
Well, even if they take them off to meat, is that still ethical? Is it still humane?
No, I can't bear it.
Yeah,
No, I can't bear it.
Yeah.
So I can't eat any, and I won't be eating cheese now.
good. Amazing.
Thank you.
I'm pleased I met you today.
I'm really pleased I met you because
Well
I
done.
don't know why I've done it, and I'll be going up that shop
Good.
around the corner.
And remember, as well as remembering the why we're vegan, remember that vegan is a baseline. It's a non-action that it shouldn't be something we aspire to be. It should be the first thing we do.
The first thing,
And then
yeah.
you need to be a voice for this little male calf in that bin.
I
You need to
know.
be the voice for the next person who drinks dairy or
Yeah.
eats chicken or eggs.
Yeah.
And you need to stand up for the animals and say, listen, I'm vegan because I'm against animal abuse.
Yeah.
And then be the voice for them because they
Yeah,
can't speak up for
definitely.
themselves.
No, thank you.
Well
Thank you
done.
so
Have a great day.
much. Thank
See you later on. Bye-bye.
We would.
Because
So-
they're sentient beings,
Yeah.
and we understand that they have a subjective experience of the world. It's different to our subjective experiences, but then even amongst ourselves, our subjective experiences are different.
Very
And
true.
there's no justification for paying for them to be put in these positions.
No,
No.
I would agree with you.
If I gave you some resources, would you take them and look into them and look at the vegan lifestyle? You've got all the compassion. We just now to make sure you have the action.
Yes, I would be interested. Really.
Yeah?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Brilliant. Let me give you some bits over here.
If we human beings work together
Yeah.
in harmony,
Yeah.
and love and compassion and respect, goodness me, the world will be a beautiful place.
I want to leave you to this last thing as you're leaving away, because we keep talking about the world and everything and all these systems. You have to come down to personal accountability and yourselves. Don't wait for the world to change until you align your actions with your compassion. So remember, it's all about you and what decisions you're making.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
I'll
much for
have a
talking
look
to
at
me
it.
today.
Thank you
I
very
really
much. God
appreciate
bless
it.
you.
Have a nice coffee. Enjoy your oat milk. Well, really, really nice people. They're so epically there. They knew what was going on. And yeah, when we put the racist analogy with them, the guy was like, wow, yeah, it doesn't make sense. I think we're really starting to funnel into why aren't they vegan quite tight. I think the lady wanted to leave, so but a good conversation hopefully got them thinking.